So hello and welcome. This is Kuda, and today I'm gonna be interviewing a gentleman by the name Naturinda Innocent. And the topic that we're going to be talking about today is building a lasting online business, not just an income online, but we need it to last. So before I get started, I just need to get it out straight to people that whatever we're going to be discussing in this interview is based on personal experiences, and in the event of losses, please take due caution when getting involved in online business. So if you are an entrepreneur who thinks building a lasting income online, especially when you're starting out, is really hard, then I've got news for you. And if you are an entrepreneur who want to build a lasting income online, then this is the right place for you. And so, like I said, my name is Kuda. I'm actually the co-founder of internetproclub.com. Internetproclub.com is a program that teaches entrepreneurs how to create businesses online and how to earn income online. And I'm also involved in affiliate marketing. I'm an internet marketer and a coach. I've been involved in internet entrepreneurship for the past 4 years, and I've been doing internet marketing and information marketing, to be precise, from the year 2012. But before we open this interview, I just want to say out my favorite quote that says, "I can never fail. I can only learn. I'm willing to make mistakes, learn from them, pick myself up, then try again and again until I achieve my outcome. I take action." I took this quote from one of the favorite books that I've actually read, and this quote keeps me going. I always go through these quotes, and I love. So that's one of the quotes that I've actually read there. So with me today is Naturinda Innocent, and he's the global strategy team leader. And global strategy team gives you an opportunity to make good sums of money online, and access to good health, financial education, and an opportunity to invest in the best cryptocurrency and a good lifestyle. So with me today is Naturinda Innocent. Welcome to the course.
Thank you, Kuda. And just to let you know, my first name is actually Stuart. So I am Stuart Naturinda. Innocent is my middle name. I am sure you must have picked Innocent from Facebook.
Yes,
I operate two. I operate two different Facebook accounts. One with my first name and last name. The other has my first name and middle name. Because I have a huge following and I don't like using a Facebook page, it's less interactive. So I decided to open a second account when the first one got full. But
Absolutely.
That's okay. That's me.
Absolutely.
They are all my names.
Absolutely. So, you know what? The first time I met Innocent, he came to Zimbabwe on one of these big conferences. I'm actually based in Zimbabwe, and Stuart is based in Uganda. And I got to see him on stage speaking to almost 1,000 crowd people, like 1,000 in the audience. And I happened to saw him again in the some of the WhatsApp groups where he was leading a group, and I decided, no, I should talk to this man and take some knowledge and wisdom from him. So the first question I have for you, Stuart, is can you please give us a little bit background about yourself and how you got involved in creating income online, and what led you to become such an expert? I see you've got a huge number of following, and inside your groups, you are the right team leader and who is doing amazing things. And I also went to your website. I was also impressed with the work that you're doing. So please go ahead and tell us a little bit background about yourself and how you got started and what made you to become such an expert.
Thank you, Kuda. Like I said, I'm Stuart Innocent Naturinda. I come from one of the poorest villages in Uganda, and I have witnessed the worst poverty most of you have never seen. While growing up, the Rwandan genocide was just next door because my town is just next to Rwanda. So 1994 genocide, I, as a young boy of about 10 years old, witnessed a few things like bombs passing over our heads, going to the next part of Rwanda. Around that same time, there was poverty, where people lacked what to eat. From there, a few years later, we shifted to this town center where I lived with my parents renting a one-roomed house. A one-roomed house in Uganda actually means one room among many other rooms which are rented by other people in the town. And that means that you cook from the same place, sleep in the same place, eat in the same place, everything. Adults and children. I know what it means to live in poverty and to really hate it. We walk to school on foot. I mean feet without shoes. I don't mean just walking on foot. I mean feet without shoes. In my town, the roads are bad. And actually, they are not roads. They are just walkways. They are full of stones. Early in the morning, it is very cold. When you knock your foot on such a stone, you can know that poverty is bad. Through school, I tried to study so hard and I excelled. I was paid for by government to my last levels of education. I paid part of the money, of course, because in Uganda, when you're government aided student, doesn't mean that the government is paying everything. You actually still have a lot of other bills to pay, but at least the government has held your hand and everybody thinks that is the best thing that you can ever have here. So with government help, I managed to study and reach where I reached until a time when I realized that even after passing through the medical school and thinking I'm going to be rich, I was not going to be rich. I saw my supervisors, they were also broke. I realized that there's something else somebody can do. That's when one of my supervisors, an occupational therapist who was a senior, told me that he has been looking at things online which talk about making money, and he said, let's try it. And so me and my supervisor would use medical school computers to actually surf how to make money online for some time when I was on my last clinical placement, until when I decided to make it my full-time move. By the time I left the biggest national referral hospital in Uganda, I was determined to make money, much as I also wanted to serve the people in the health sector. I worked a part-time job as my first job so that I can help the people, but also I can make some money. Within a month, I was completely tired. I realized that I'm not actually even going to help the people because there is no way you serve when you're hungry. I went full-time working online in 2010. I came in when I was determined, and that's why I'm an expert right now. I think that's the first question answered.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. That's a lot of inspiration out there. And you started way back in 2010. And this recording is being done in 2017. And that's about 7 years ago. I wish you could say everything out.
Yeah, I had actually started in 2007. Only that all those years I was doing that as a student, as a medical practitioner. I really thought I can do much better in my profession. So from 2007, 2010, I was more of learning and trying, just the way most of us are doing right now. Most of us will doing these things and give them less attention, but give more attention to our work or our professions. That's what I was doing all along for 3 years. 2010, I said, I have to go full time. I quit everything. This is where I'm going to stay all my time, day and night.
Absolutely. That was actually a very bold move there. So with that being said, thank you very much for sharing some great information. That leads us to the next question. What is so good about building a lasting income online? What is good about it?
When you understand online as the global village marketplace, you realize that the potential is unlimited. Now, that is one of the best things about building income online. You are in the biggest marketplace ever happened in the whole world. The whole village is your marketplace, the whole global village, meaning that you have no limits. I usually tell people, no limits ahead. That's one of my biggest quotations. If you wanted to ask me what's up, I tell you no limits ahead, and that's what it is. Here in the global village, everything is possible. You are your only limit, and I believe that the income here to be made, since people have made business empires before in limited marketplaces, here online, and as simple as it is today, we can make lasting global income.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. No limits ahead. And then now my next question is, there are so many challenges that people come across when it comes to building a lasting income. One of them you mentioned about, you were focusing on work, and at the same time you wanted to focus on the online business. What are the top 3 things that someone should know in order to succeed in building a lasting income online?
Number one, somebody has to know that this is a global marketplace. The whole world can be your customers if you have anything you're selling to them. Number two, knowing that you have a whole world going to be following you, you need to invest in yourself. Learn enough so that you can be able to serve better this whole big marketplace. And number three, once you choose to do this, you already have an idea of how much market you have. You also already have enough information. Then focus and lead, because you have the people, you have the knowledge, then focus and lead them. Those are the top 3 things.
Absolutely. So the number 1 is you have the global market, and then number 2, learn enough, and then
invest in yourself.
Focus, which is absolutely brilliant there. So, what is it that what is building an income online, and what does it offer?
Maybe I can say this would involve you to identify what is the best online opportunity you're going to work with. It is more of a general thing. I didn't want to put myself on a particular company because I believe in using the affiliate marketing companies already available. So look at the best out there. Be sure that it's going to help you to reach out to the global village to sell to each one of them. Be sure that people can pay easily and be paid easily. Be sure that people can access the goods and services that are being offered easily, so they will not be having any challenges to access. And then, once you are sure that this is the best company, focus on building it. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't stop. And you just need to make sure that you have enough information so that all the work you're doing is to guide people on how to achieve. Because if you know everything, then you know how people are going to benefit, and so you're going to guide them to benefit or to get what they need. And once you're giving them what they need, obviously you are building indefinite, unlimited, unstoppable income, because you're helping people. Then just know you have business. There is no business if you're not helping people. All business should be able to solve people's problems. So if your business can solve people's problems, then you're obviously going to build a lasting income.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for sharing that, those insights there. And what is the best way to get started? I understand some of the people, you've been involved in this for over 10 years. And what would be the best way to get started?
The best way to get started is learning. You cannot start unless you know what you're starting on. So most of the people want to hear something like, this is the link, click here and register, or this is how you pay, or this is how you get paid. Stuff like that are not my way of doing things. I think people need to know that we have spent many years in school studying nursing, studying medicine, psychiatry, business administration, development studies, a lot of different courses really. And when we come out, we even have to first go for field work to achieve a few things. And sometimes we go for further studies. Similarly, when you want to do any online business, I believe the first thing you need to do is study, learn enough, and then get going when you know what you're really doing. Not just jumping here and there, falling and falling and falling. I think it is okay to fall and rise, but it's very wrong to fall again where you have been falling.
Absolutely, that makes so much sense there. And how long does it take for someone to really become proficient at building an online income in terms of let's say, if you can give a time frame, how long does it take for someone to really become good at it?
Okay, I'm going to give you a version like this. If somebody woke up today, we have very, very simple, technology has simplified everything to the very best moments. Right now, you can wake up, learn something, and get started within a day. In fact, there are even opportunities online which you can start on today and start even earning today. So what remains is mastering your game. And now mastery comes with time. I can say in the last 10 years, I'm still learning because technology improves every day and opportunities also change with time, because they have to really, the best opportunities are those which suit individuals' needs. And so you realize that as change happens to us, even the services we offer, all the problems we have to sort of keep changing. So business needs also keep changing. So it means that, yeah, you can get started today, you can start making money today, you can be happy today, but to be proficient enough, then you have to be a learner, a continuous learner, and that is a process that will not stop. So I can say you'll increase your happiness every day, your income every day, as long as you continue learning every day.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for sharing those insights. So, would these methods of building an online income work for anyone? Really, will it work for anyone? I understand that you've been in the medical field, and does it work for people in Africa? Does it work for people in the States? Does it work for anyone in general?
Yes, this works for anyone. Anybody can make money online as long as they are learners. You wake up and learn, you're going to be able to earn. It may not work as quickly to you as it did to me, or it may work faster for you than it did to me, depending on which opportunity have you embraced, how much information, how workable is it, because there are so many opportunities that even to know which opportunity is the best for you becomes a challenge. So it may take you longer. That's why people work with mentors. When you have the right mentor and they are really suiting your needs, or what you're chosen to be mentored in is suiting your needs, then you should be able to grow and enjoy it and like it. Anyone can do this as long as, yes, such things are in place. Knowing the right opportunities, having the right mentors, and being sure that you're passionate about it. It's always good to do what you're passionate about. Then if you believe, you'll achieve. If you don't believe, don't even bother. Go and keep doing what you're best at. But if you believe that you can do this and you're willing to learn and follow and focus, then you'll do it. Anyone.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for sharing those insights again. And how much experience does someone need? Of course, maybe you mentioned this in terms of learning. And I'm going to skip this question unless if you want to point out some few pointers here. But the question is like, how much experience does someone need to start building an income online?
I think to start building an online income by yourself, you just need to have basic computer knowledge. Like, can you set up an email address, or can you click on a link and fill up some forms online? If you can, and you can pay any membership fees if they are there, then you start making money online, because there are so many simple, easy to do things online, and there are so many easy companies to work with.
Okay,
So previous experience is only about, can you use a phone with Wi-Fi, or can you use a smartphone, can you use the computer, then you'll be able to work this out. I also want to let you know that even somebody who doesn't know how to use a phone or a computer can actually make money online. I have a number of those who will hear about the opportunity and call a friend who knows computer and say, please come and see this. and the person you are brought, if they are able to do a few things which you can't do for yourself, who gets the income? Obviously you. Maybe you can say how. I can get somebody who knows computer and they register on my link. How do I get that link? Obviously, there is always somebody who can help you to create a link or maybe to sign up for Gmail. We all have Gmail. But did you open the first Gmail on your own? No, maybe somebody helped you. So meaning that you can be helped to get started, and even without any knowledge or experience, you can get people working within your network. If the company you're working with is affiliate marketing kind of related, you start making money. So building income online can be as simple as that. No experience, but you're making the money as long as you are in the opportunity. Getting started is the main thing. Being in the right company is the main thing. Apart from a lot of knowledge, a lot of income, there are people who actually don't know anything about what online is, but are also making money. I know many friends who have not yet understood some of these programs we work with, but because they probably listened to me when I met them and I told them, I know you don't know these things, but give me the money for registration. And they gave me money for registration. I got them in, and people joined right after them, and they're making money as well. They didn't go to school, they don't know much, but they're making money. What does it take? A will. You have a will, or you understand what is happening and you think you can? Yes, you can.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for giving some wisdom there. And if you had one secret that you give about building an online income, what would that be?
Beg your pardon?
If you had one secret that you give about building a lasting online income, what would that be?
Well, I've spread all the secrets already. No secret missing out.
Absolutely. So, so let's jump over to the next question in terms of problems and challenges that people get when it comes to building and lasting income online. What are some of the common problems that people experience in building a lasting income online?
Okay. The first one is there are a lot of scams out there. If you don't have a skill on identifying them and you don't have a mentor or a team which is already working on some known good opportunities, you're going to end up in a scam most likely. The second problem is lack of knowledge. When you have not given yourself enough knowledge, or if you're not managed to gather enough knowledge, you're actually going to end up messing up because you cannot do what you don't know. As simple as that. You don't know how to do something, you can't do it right. So it is important to know that lack of knowledge is also a big problem. The other thing is lack of consistency. If you're not consistent, some of the things will not work out. They really need you to focus and be consistent. Fear is the next one. Fear of the unknown usually. I know you understand when I say a fear of the unknown. You don't know what will happen next, so you're feared to take steps or to become aggressive or to become very serious just because you fear. If you fear, then you cannot achieve things because fear is a thief. Fear comes from the devil, believers say, and is going to rob you of all the good opportunities ahead of you because most of these things need you to really believe that you can and you do something. Otherwise, if you fear, you're not going to get out of there. It's like when you're in your house and there's something outside that you need, but because it is dark, you fear. You'll not get it. You just keep in the house safe. So fear is one very big problem. There are so many problems really, because I've had enough experiences. I would probably keep talking about any challenges and problems I see out there, but I think those could be enough for now.
Okay, that's absolutely great. Thank you very much for sharing that. Some people might think that this sounds too good to be true, earning a living from the internet. Is there any catch? Because, like you mentioned, fear, scams, and someone surviving from the internet for the past 7 years to 10 years and solely depending from that income. Someone might think, wow, that's just too good to be true. Is there any catch if you can comment on that?
Okay, yeah. If it is too good to be true, it could be wrong or untrue. What I say is that if it is too good to be true, they are risk takers who are going to take the risk and find out. They will find out if it is good and they will enjoy it. If it is bad, they will make the losses. But you see, when you take a risk, you expect to either make profits or losses. And either way, it's good. If you make profits, enjoy. If you make losses, learn so that you don't make the same mistakes again. A person who has never made a mistake has not tried anything, and obviously is not growing. If you have to grow, you have to remember that the first times we did, you try to stand up and fall again. Stand up and fall again. But here we are, we run, we walk, we climb, we even do skiing, a lot of games I see people doing with their bodies. Yet in the first place, they were even failing to just stand. So that's life. That's how it is. Some of the things we just need to know they are for trying. There are people who will try them. The others will wait for people to try and then they come in when they're really sure. It depends on who you want to be. Do you want to be the risk taker, or do you want to come after people have taken risks? Do you want to come as a problem solver, or do you want to come when problems are already solved? You'll get your place in this world. There is a position for everyone.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for sharing that as well. And okay, I've actually asked this question before. The three things that someone needs to be on top, and where can people find more information about building a lasting income online?
Before 3 years ago, I made money and I lost it, if I can just make it very brief like that. And the challenge was I didn't have financial education. I was just trying out on my own, whatever I could. When I checked out, I realized that we all wake up to make money every day. People wake up. I think in all our numbers, really, if there was the opportunity, even the jobless would be waking up very early in the morning going to work. It's a phenomenon everywhere in the whole world. But most of us are really going out to work to make money, but we don't even know what money is. So we are waking out to go and chase what we don't know. So we make the money and we can even lose it just like that. Why? Because we don't know, and probably, who cares? When you don't know, ignorance has no defense. When I lost my money in 2014, which I had made online, and I actually lost it online as well, I focused to make money again and keep it, to build a lasting online income. And how did I do that? I realized that there is a company which teaches about money, financial education company based in the United States called Four Corners Alliance Group. I decided to join it, not to make money, by the way. In the very first time, I was joining to make money. A few months later, I invited the owner of the company to Africa, Mr. David Howson, and he came with his colleagues. One of them, Jim Yarbrough, taught us in his presentations how to make money and keep it, like how to grow wealth and remain wealthy. Building a lasting online income started making sense to me. It is possible to make money and keep it, not make it and lose it. Ever since, I realized that there are enough financial education books in the company, and if somebody can get hold of some of those books, they'll really enjoy them. So there is a book which is actually about making lasting online income or lasting business, growing a business empire and keeping it, making money and keeping your money. It's there. You need a skill, you need to understand money. So financial education is actually the key to financial freedom. You want financial freedom, you may have to start with financial education.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for giving us the pointers of actually getting financial education as well. And where can people contact you if they need to find more about you and the global team and what you do and how you help people with regards to building an online building a lasting income online? Where can people contact you? Where can they find you? If you can give us a website or anything that you're comfortable with, that people can contact you if they need help from you.
Okay, right now I'm the team leader for Global Strategy Team. So globalstrategyteam.com. You'll find us. It's not a fancy website, but you can get basic ideas. At least you can get a contact us button. When you click on it and send an email, I'll be able to reply you. I'm one of the people in charge of those emails. And then there is also a phone number, which is a +255. That's how it starts. That's my number. And we can have a WhatsApp discussion. I'm also on Skype. I'm on Twitter as Naturinost, Naturinost. That is Twitter and Skype. I'm available. I'm really very available.
Oh, absolutely. You didn't give us the phone number, really. You just said +255.
+254.
+254, yes.
722.
722.
389 664.
389
664.
Okay, absolutely. So thank you very much.
And then the other one +255 is 758.
758.
957 433.
957 433. Absolutely. So we've actually come to the end of our interview. So let me just I guess this is the end of our interview. And with me today, if you want to give us a take home, something that we can just go with, if I missed out one of the questions that you're burning out to share with the audience, I will just give you maybe a minute or less than a minute to just share with us what's on your heart and some other things that I did not ask you.
Okay, what?
I'm saying, do you have anything that you need to share with us that I did not ask you?
Okay. We have to change the whole world with online business. Everybody who is employed can actually be coached and guided to start making money. And so they will be employed on their own. They will be self-employed, busy making money every day of their lives, and a lot of money. I have changed my life. I'm changing lives of others, and everybody can change their lives and the lives of very many other people. What it takes is for you to start learning how you're going to do this. Get a good mentor, learn, make money, and help many others. At the Global Strategy team, we are trying to work together with everyone. Everyone, you come from nowhere, you say, I want to make money, I'm willing, I can access the internet. We shall work with you, we shall guide you no matter what country you are in. We have people from all the countries of the world, everywhere, Europe, US, Africa, we have people from everywhere, all learning and growing with us. You can partner with us, we shall guide you, we shall make sure you also make money because everybody can do this. I think that marks the end of what I can say for now. I'm always available for any other questions and discussions. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Stuart. So with me today was actually Stuart Innocent Naturinda, who is the Global Strategy Team Leader, and he's been sharing with us some amazing tips on how to build an lasting income online. And my name is Kuda. I'm the co-founder of internetproclub.com. That being said, thank you very much for listening to this interview. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.